the hip-hop community is preparing for one final emotional farewell, as details surrounding the Homegoing service for Rob Base continue spreading following the heartbreaking loss of the legendary performer at age 59. But while supporters across the music world continue mourning the passing of Robert Ginyard, known globally as Rob Base, another emotional moment recently captured major attention online after Vanilla Ice publicly broke his silence and reflected on the painful loss of one of hip-hop's most unforgettable voices. For generations of fans, Rob Base represented pure energy, positivity, and celebration through music. His legendary anthem, It Takes Two, became one of the most recognizable songs in entertainment history, transforming dance floors, parties, sporting events, and pop culture itself across decades. Now, however, supporters are preparing to say goodbye during an emotional Homegoing service expected to bring together family members, fellow artists, DJs, producers, close friends, and longtime fans from across the country. According to individuals close to the arrangements, the memorial gathering honoring Rob Base is expected to take place in New York, where much of his music journey originally began. Organizers reportedly want the service to reflect not only his success as a performer, but also the joy, energy, and positivity he brought into people's lives throughout his career. Large tribute displays, gold accent memorial decorations, framed photographs, and music-inspired visuals are expected to surround the service, while classic hip-hop songs connected to his legendary career softly play throughout portions of the ceremony. Supporters online especially became emotional after reports confirmed portions of the Homegoing service may include special tributes honoring DJ Easy Rock, whose real name was Rodney Bryce. Together, Rob Base and DJ Easy Rock created It Takes Two, one of hip-hop's defining records and one of the most iconic party songs in music history. Bryce himself passed away back in 2014 following health complications. For many longtime supporters, the emotional reality that both legendary artists are now gone feels deeply painful. Several fans online commented that hearing It Takes Two now carries an entirely different emotional feeling after Rob Base's passing. Meanwhile, one of the most talked about moments following the tragedy came after Vanilla Ice publicly reflected on losing his longtime friend and fellow hip-hop icon. According to emotional clips and reactions spreading online, Vanilla Ice reportedly became visibly emotional while remembering Rob Base privately as Robert Ginyard, rather than simply focusing on the performer fans knew publicly. Several supporters reacted strongly to the tribute because of how genuine and heartfelt his emotions appeared throughout the reflection. One especially touching moment reportedly came when Vanilla Ice described Rob Base as someone who brought positivity into every room he entered. He reportedly reflected on touring memories, backstage conversations, and the way Rob Base continued making people smile regardless of what challenges he faced privately. Supporters online quickly flooded social media with emotional reactions. One fan wrote, "You can tell this loss hit Vanilla Ice very hard." Another commented, "That era of hip-hop was bigger than music. These artists were family." Similar reactions continue spreading throughout music communities worldwide. Several supporters also pointed out how heartbreaking it feels knowing Rob Base reportedly continued battling serious health issues privately while still performing publicly and interacting warmly with fans. According to reports, he had been quietly battling cancer before his death, though many supporters had no idea how serious the condition had become. One especially emotional detail fans continue revisiting involves Rob Base's final birthday message shared shortly before his passing. In the post, he thanked God for allowing him to see another year. Words supporters now interpret very differently after learning about his private health battle. Friends and fellow artists later explained that Rob Base intentionally avoided focusing public attention on illness because he preferred people remember him through happiness, music, and celebration rather than pain. Many supporters now describe that decision as one of the most emotional parts of the story itself. Outside the Homegoing service preparations, radio stations, DJs, and hip-hop communities continue organizing tribute mixes, memorial events, and celebration gatherings honoring Rob Bass's extraordinary legacy. Several clubs and venues reportedly planned special tribute nights dedicated to the music and energy he brought into generations of fans' lives.